It was a freezing evening at Kyrgyzstan, but guess what? We turned up with the heaters. Having some of our most of our first team players out, likes of Mudrik and Felix out because of illness, and Noni Madueke and most of majority of our first team players were not in the team. We had 10 or up to 11 academy players traveling, and a surprise inclusion of Josh Achampong, who in my preview I said I would have slotted him in the right back if he was available. And guess what? He turned up. Chelsea 3, Astana 1, and McGay giving us a brace, and Renato Vega scoring 1. We had a very first half outing. You get me? And when I did my preview before the whole the team news and the conference, the press conference of the coach. You get me? And at the during the press conference, I realized that most of our players didn't travel. Likes of Nkunku, we are not there. Likes of Nimadueke, who normally travels, we are not there. Most of the players on our bench, we had no senior players on our bench. Most of the players there, all the players there, we are there. Likes of Michael Richard Olise, brother of Michael Olise, we are there. You get me? And in the starting 11, we had 3 academy players: Josh Achampong, Ransaki, and Tyreek George, who made a very good impression though. Who made a very good impression. I think they deserve to start there. They deserve to be in the starting 11 for this game. And I think we look good. Excuse me, remind me, what team is this? Team A or Team C? What Team B? Because I haven't seen this team play. I haven't really seen this team play. I haven't seen this team play. What's this? Remind me. So first of all, let's get to the starting 11. But before I get to the starting 11, welcome back to Papino's Football. And this is the match preview or review, not preview, sorry, my bad. Preview for the Chelsea versus Astana game. We'll be discussing what happened in this game. So first of all, smash the like button. 30 likes will go a very long way to telling the ugly that we're doing something right here. And at the end of the video, you like what I'm doing here and you want to see more of me, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell. And now let's get to the lineup. Here's the lineup: Flip Jorgensen, Josh Achampong, Tosin Adrabayo, Axel Disasi, Kenan Drewsby-Hall, Ransaki, Renato Vega, Connie Chukwuemeka, Pedro Neto, McGay, and Tyreek George. And I think the only reason why Pedro Neto was in this squad is because he already has a yellow card and he's not going to play against Brentford in the weekend. And it just makes sense to to start him in this match. And obviously in the first half, Pedro Neto was a lot of our chances was coming from that wing. He created most of our chances. Tyreek George looked very good as well. But as the match was going on, during my preview, I forgot that Cassidy got a red card because I thought the red card was against Southampton. I forgot he got a red card against Heidenheim. Obviously, he was absent. He wasn't in this match. He's going to miss this match, but he's going to be available for Shamrocks. Now, one thing I observed in this match was that I have said in some of my videos that in the first 15 minutes, Chelsea, we are always pressed. Team press us in the first 15 minutes. They press us to mistake. But that is one thing I didn't saw in this match. Or maybe Astana respected us a little bit too much, because in the first 15 minutes we are going at it, and that is the reason why in the 14th minute McGay scored from a Pedro Neto pass. That was a very beautiful goal, and that was the second goal for the club and second goal in the Conference League. Not so long after then, in the 18th minute, McGay scores. The same thing happened, like deja vu. McGay scores from a Pedro Neto cross, and the Astana player defenders tried to put their body. Initially, it was ruled an on goal, but later it was given to McGill. Sorry, not McGay. McGill. It was given to McGill, and that makes his second goal. And he has an eye for he had eyes for an hat trick. You get me? In the first half, we were a little bit more threatening than Astana, which they were not really. They were not all that, bro. They were not really all that. So moving on, in the 29 minutes, we already have 3 shots, and Astana has 1 shot. You get me? And in my preview, I said Chinedu Godfrey, the striker, and Marin Tomasov, or whatever it's called, we are going to be the outstanding players. And you saw it today, even though Chinedu Godfrey was kept silent by Tosin Adrabayo and Axel Disasi, because these 2 defenders are physically imposing, and Chinedu Godfrey is not really all that. You get me? And I think overall we are good. So moving on, in the 39 minutes, Pedro Neto scores a similar goal to the goal he scored against Genk. Is it Genk? Yeah, a cross and a header. You get me? But this one was from a corner from Druz Bihor in the 39 minutes. And the 44 minutes, Tomasov scores for Astana. What a beautiful goal. As an opposition, that was a very, very beautiful goal. And in the second half, coming in, before the match started, Pedro Neto was withdrawn from the squad and Amparato was introduced. And Amparato was good, but he wasn't as threatening as Pedro Neto was, because most of our goals came from that Pedro Neto wing. And Amparato was good, but he's still a young player, 18 years old, first appearance for the senior team. Generally, he played well, but I'm not comparing to Pedro Neto, but he was good. Second half, nothing really happened. And one thing I noticed in the second half, that Astana were pressing us. You get me? After they got their first goal, I think they felt like they could get back, they could get a draw, they could nick some point off us. But they pressed us in. When the second half started, they had most of the ball. Tomasov was a little bit threatening, even though Chinedu Godfrey was silenced throughout the match, which he was later subbed out. And we started having some changes, withdrawing some players, most of our not senior team, but withdrawing some players like Chukwuemeka in the 16th minute. He came out for Javivel, which had few minutes, and he was good as well. And in the 77 minutes, 18 years Gay was out, and for what's his name, Maeka, please correct me if I'm wrong, Maeka. That's it. And in the 88 minutes, Kenudaya came in for Ansaki. Yes, and this was pretty much what happened in the match. Very good match generally. And one thing I observe is that how good our team is. Is it that Enzo Maresca has put his footprint on this team, or is it just because of the opponent? Because, bro, when I first saw the lineup that was going to play, taking up this Astana, bro, I was quite skeptical. I was quite, I was like, how are we going to beat this? Maybe this is the match we finally lost. But this match makes it six wins in a row for us. We have going 6 wins in a row, 6 wins unbeaten. In our last 10 matches, we have lost just 1 game. You get me? We have lost just 1 game. And this Conference League, like I said, we are oversized in this league. We are not meant to be here. We are not meant to be here, and we are proving it day in, day out. And I was saying out praises for someone like, let's start on Josh Achampong. Please, brother, lock that brother down. We don't, in our club, a contract is meant to be 4 years. But in our club, we don't give contracts. We give jail sentence. Give him a jail sentence, 8 years contract. Lock him up for life. That brother was good. He was very, very good. Defensively, he was solid. Attacking, he was okay. For an 18 years old, and what he displayed, bro, that brother was class. And I see one of the reasons why Chelsea want to lock him up. Chelsea want to lock him down. And with the whole Rich James injury off and in and out, I think he has a future at Chelsea. And Malo Gusto hasn't been out, at it this season. You get me? And Ransaki, the young midfielder, that brother was good. He was good moving forward. He puts his body in the, he puts his body on the line. He's very, very good attackingly. He marks, he defends well as well. They are good. All the academy players that started the game, we are very, very all right. Tyreek George, man, star boy. Tyreek George is no secret from now. Since last season, we already know the class and the quality this player possesses. We know he's a fantabulous player. Tyreek George, brah. And the way he's going to have a very, very big future at the club. He obviously started his 2 games. He started against I can't forget, but this is the second game he started in this championship. You get me? And Philip Jorgensen, please. I've said this time and time. I think I want to see that brother in the Premier League. I want to see him keep for us in the Premier League. Obviously, you could say, yeah, the squad was low and stuff like that. I'm telling you, that brother, there are some charges he could make. Like, he makes himself big. Crosses came in, he comes and collects his crosses. That is something I don't see Robert Sanchez doing on and on. He makes his saves. That the goal that was considered wasn't his fault, because that was a very, very good goal. I give it to him. The defenders could have done better, but it wasn't really nobody's fault. Tomasov was really good. You get me? But Philip Jorgensen, I want to see him in starts for us more in the Premier League. You get me? And this is it. Cruise control. Nothing much really happened in the second half. Most actions were in the first half. In the second half was pretty much cruise control. We dominated them as we should. You get me? like I said, the quality of Conference League in my preview, they were not all that, and we just saw it here. Up to the onto the next, we face Brentford this midweek. So that's the video here. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. It go be.